Hello everyone, welcome back to the real Queen Nefertiti 33 page. I'm here to help solve missing women. Oh my bad. See my mind going blank. Nah. Ooh Lord. Okay. Hello everyone, this is the real Queen Nefertiti 33 page and I'm here with some more articles. And you know I gotta do these for the kids, especially my son. And I ain't never heard of this until um I don't know, I was just, thinking like, will a stepmama sacrifice their stepson, or whatever? And then it popped up. So let's begin. It's called the Yes She Is. Okay, she want me to post that, but yes, anybody that do that, yes, they was okay. Okay, so it's called the Juniper Tree Fairy Tale. Juniper. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of them. I'm just gonna read half of it. That's important. I got 14 minutes though, so might as well. The jumper free, also the almond free, low jumping. Yeah, I do feel like it's about Krill since he's the only, well, he's not the only boy, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. It's a German fairy tale published in Low German by the Brothers Grimm in Grimm's Fairy Tales. Y'all already know who they is. In 1812. The story contained themes of child abuse, murder, cannibalism, and biblical symbolism, and is one of the Brothers Grimm's darker and more mature fairy tales. Ooh. So all the pictures when they say biblical symbolism. Okay. Marlynchen mourning the loss over her stepbrother while a bird emerges from the jumper tree. I'm hearing yes, that really be happening. Okay, the tale of Arnie Thompson, type 7 The Jumper Tree. Another such tale is the English The Rose Tree. Although it reversed the sexes from the jumper tree, the jumper tree followed the more common pattern of having the dead child be a boy. Yeah, somebody want to know this as well, okay? Because growing up, I always thought it was girls and women, but it can be boys too, though, men too, okay? So that's a good thing. The tale was published by the Brothers Grimm in the first edition of Kinder in 1812, and somewhat different version appeared a few months earlier. It was believed until the early 1870s that the Brothers Grimm readapted various oral recountings and fables. The Bible is also fables as well. I've been doing research. Those are fables. Heard from some of them, I will, from local peasants and townspeople in order to write their well-known fairy tales. However, various critics, including Vanessa Hudson, argue that this assumption is false, based on an overwhelming amount of disputing evidence. Literary critic Walter Schaeffer argued that the Grimm brothers were inspired by the painter Philip Otto Runge's original adaptation of the Jumper Tree, originally written at the Almond Tree. The Grimm brothers themselves wrote in the addendum to the 1812 first edition of the KHM that the text was supplied by Philip Otto Range. Okay, this is the story. A wealthy and pious couple pray every day for God to grant them a child. One winter, under the jumper tree in the courtyard, the wife peels an apple. She cut her finger and drops of blood fall onto the snow. This leads her to wish for a child to be as white as snow and as red as blood. 6 months later, the wife became gravely ill from eating jumper berries and asked her husband to bury her beneath the jumper tree if she dies. So basically, Willie and Sheree. A month later, she gives birth to a baby boy, Jordan Mills, as white as snow and as red as blood. Yes, baby. She dies of happiness. Keeping his promise, the husband buries her beneath the jumper tree. He did, though. He eventually marries again, and he and his new wife have a daughter named Marceline. In some versions, Marlene, Marjorie, or Anna Marie, or Anne Marie. Now, Willie and Teresa, aka Hitler's daughter, they play a lot. Okay? And the daughter is supposedly be Mashallah. Okay? The new wife loves Marceline, but despises her stepson. I think that's about Jordan. Okay? She abuses now is about Krill. She abuses him every day, claiming that she wishes Mushilin to inherit her father's wealth instead of her stepson. One afternoon after school, the stepmother plans to lure her stepson into an empty room containing a chest of apples. That's for Mashallah. Mushilin sees the chest and asks for an apple, which the stepmother gracefully offers. They befriend the transgender sister or Jordan. However, when the boy enters the room and reaches down the chest for an apple, the stepmother slams the lid onto his neck, decapitating him. The stepmother, who binds his head with the rest of his body with a band-aid and props his body onto a chair outside with an apple on his lap. Mushilin, unaware of the situation, asks her stepbrother for an apple. Hearing no response, she is forced by her mother to bounce him in the air, causing his head to roll onto the ground. Mushilin profusely cries throughout the day while the stepmother dismembers the stepson's body and cooks him into a blood soup, black pudding, sour syrup for dinner. She later deceives her husband by telling him that his son stayed at the mother's great-uncle's house. The husband unwittingly eats the blood soup during dinner and proclaims it to be delicious. Mushilin gathers the bones from the dinner and buries them beneath the jumper tree with a handkerchief. Suddenly, a mist emerges from the jumper tree and a beautiful bird flies out. Me. The bird visits the local townspeople and sings about its brutal murder at the hands of its stepmother. Yes. Capitated by a lullaby, a goldsmith, a shoemaker, and a miller offered the bird a gold chain, a pair of red shoes, his favorite color, and a millstone in return for the bird singing his song again. Okay? The bird returns home to give the gold chain to the husband while giving Mushilin the red shoes. Yes. Meanwhile, the stepmother complains about the raging fires within her arteries. You ain't lying. Revealed to be the real cause of her anger and hatred towards her stepson. Yeah, and that about Jordan. She goes outside for relief. Now, ain't gonna lie, she was the first one to actually feel like that. It's taking Willie now. He on that now. You know what I'm saying? I wanna see them. I wanna see do you give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the first one down. They own it now. You don't count, Sheree. But you count, but you don't count. But Mashallah, she the one who's still hard. Okay, like she, oh my God. Okay. Revealed to be the real cause of her anger and hatred towards her stepson. She goes outside for relief, but the bird drops the millstone onto her head, killing her instantly. Okay. Now look here, she got my daughter-in-law face on, okay? My bad daughter-in-law. You know, Jeremiah, your new wife. But she really a white woman though. And I got a video of her when she killed my sister. She killed my daughter-in-law, my other daughter-in-law, my son's daughter. And I the one who prosecuted her to go to prison. But then when I got killed, she got out or whatever. So I'm gonna put that in as well. So yes. Yeah. But when I didn't, well, okay. She's surrounded by smoke and flames. The son, revealed to be the bird, emerges and reunites with his family. They celebrate and head inside for lunch and live happily ever after. Okay? Motives. Several themes, among them cannibalism, death, and food, play an important role in this story. Cannibalism. Some argue that the jumper tree draw cues from the short story Hansel and Gretel. Okay? Following the death of the main character, the mother, in an attempt to cover his death, literally chopped him in pieces, put him into the pan, and cooked him up in blood soup black puddings. The husband then eats the blood soup black pudding, saying how delicious the food is, and even asks for the wife to give him some more. You saw the movie I did for y'all, didn't I? It still ain't free, y'all. Parallel between food and death. It is quite clear by the end of the tale that food is associated with death. Yeah, true, maybe. So when you think of this, you know something bad's gonna happen. So you better get your shit ready, okay? At the begin that food associated with death. True, it is. At the beginning of the short story, the first wife is cutting an apple when she cuts her finger and blood falls to the snow. But really, she wasn't messing around with Willie. I mean, she was actually married. The white woman was messing around with Willie while he was married to Sheree. Okay, but we still don't fuck with Sheree though. We don't fuck with Tanisha Yikes. We don't still fuck with her though. But still though, this was okay. Falls to the snow. An apple later is even referred to as ushering in the devil when the little boy comes home. And the devil figuratively makes the mother say to him, okay, yes, she did, my son, without having apple. You could even look to the sun as a source of death when he is turned into stew. Finally, a millstone is used to kill the mother. A millstone is a tool typically used to grind corn. Makes sense. Could be a machine as well. It is a machine. It's a tool. Guardianship. Critics suggest that the character of the mother in the jumper tree is used to represent a guardian spirit. Yeah. The theme of guardianship is shown throughout other Grimm fairy tales, such as Cinderella, Red Rose, and Snow White. Who, like Gina, is my mama. In all of these stories, there is some object, normally represented through nature, that watches after the main character. In the case of Bella Rose, okay, the Bella hedge is the symbol of nature guarding her rose, the princess who sleeps inside the castle. Gift giving. When the sun becomes a bird, he requests gifts such as a gold chain from a goldsmith and a pair of shoes for his sister. In addition, he asks for a millstone from a group of millers, which he drops on the wife's head, leading to her swift death. Critics argue that while the chain may represent power to leave the wife, the shoes may also allude to freedom. Yeah, I believe that. The song. Song is a symbolic motif that is served as a vessel to expose the son's wrongful death. The birds sang to the song to different townspeople in order to get gifts that he would later bestow on his sister and father. They heard the bird sings as well. The song fueled the personification of a bird which naturally does not have the ability to communicate words to human. The song went like this. My mother, she killed me. My father, he ate me. My sister, little mushin, gathered together all my bones, tied them in a silken handkerchief, laid them beneath the jumper tree. Kiri, what a beautiful bird am I. Child abuse. Child abuse, a prevalent theme shown through the stepmother constantly abusing her stepson and eventually murdering him. Isn't got much time. The theme alone with cool operation, the recurring theme in the works of the Brother Grimm, such as The Frog Prince and Rapunzel. That's next time. Critic Jack Jipes suggests that the theme of child abuse leads to a more adult-centered story. This veers away from the most accepted throughout that fairy tales are meant for children. Personification of the devil. The devil makes an appearance in many Grimm's tales, often in various disguises. He takes many identities, including anything from a little man to an old goat. The stepmother's deep disguise and violent tendencies towards the stepson play right onto the mindset that she may be an offshoot of the devil himself. The stepmother offered the stepson an apple for brutally killing him and mutilating her daughter's innocence to cover up the murder is also a direct allusion to the biblical temptation of the Eve in the Garden of Eden. Near the end, the stepmother experienced raging fires within her veins, symbolizing the weight of her sins and possibly the damnation of her soul. Next is religion, okay? Eating the body and drinking the blood of Christ then became unmistakable. Religion plays a major symbolic role in this story. Devotion to God, which often associated with purity and innocence, as shown through the boy's biological parents and presumably the boy himself emotionally. Reincarnation, y'all. Also got reincarnation in there. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Enjoy. Peace. Thank you. Yes.